because it's all the same shit. It all meshes together. Austin, I owed you, Austin Brown, an answer on the OpenClaw setup. And I talked to Steve today, and I asked him if he would be interested, and he said, it keeps breaking on me, and I don't have the bandwidth to deal with it. And so I said, okay, cool, no problem. He's going to come on and speak from a content perspective because he has 100,000 followers, and he is really good with his soda addict content that he does. So I'm going to have him come on and speak from a content perspective, which I think will be helpful. But then as far as the like setting up agents and having the unfuck yourself aspect of it, I think it's going to be on us, dude. It's going to be on us. And I'm constantly, I never know which one of those to use. Constantly or consistency? Consistently. It always fucks me up. But I'm consistently reminded of the fact that, which way do I need to go? I'm consistently reminded that I don't need help doing my thing. I always think I need help. I'm trying to like center my camera here. Yeah, I need to go this way. I always like try to reach out for help. Like building this room that I'm in right now. This is my posing room, and I've had two of these since I was in the bodybuilding scene. And both times there's like a mirror behind me that it hangs at an angle. And there's a mirror over here. So you kind of got to set up the two different mirrors to make it right. And you got to put some wires to make sure your angle is right. And so I had literally two engineers, help me the first time around in both rooms. And they were both just like not able to do the thing. They were like, almost like their brain was working at a level that was too high to conceptualize how to put these mirrors together. And so on two separate occasions, separated by like multiple months, I was the one that we ended up doing what I said originally. And it's a story that I tell a lot because it comes down to this, like, you don't need help doing your thing. If there's a thing that you need, you don't need help doing. If you really need it, you can get it done. And so that's what I want to do with you, dude. I want to make that together. Oh, I got some people in here. I want to make that together, and I want to pursue the Mockingbird part of it more than anything, because that's going to be something that like we will be driven to that, right? Like both of our goals both of our, like we have separate goals, but they're exactly the same, which is get as close to our kid as possible.
100.
And so if we are like focused on that goal, we will be able to make this tool for us. And once we make it for us and it works for us, then we'll have something to sell. But I want to do it together. I think we should have input from other people as well. But I don't know. I felt I've been disappointed a couple different times now trying to get this done with others. And that is just like usually a sign that's just like, you got to buckle down and do it.
Agreed.
So,
learn.
well, I started something. Hey, Corey. Hey, Logan. We're going to talk to you guys here in a second. I started something over here, and for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, me and Austin have both used. Where's my school community, motherfucker? Me and Austin have both. Oh, I got to get rid of this shit. Come on. Anytime my Claude like turns on when I share my screen, it fucks everything up. All right, we're not going to do that. we're going to get out of that. Well, on the school community, on the AI for Retards school community, I have in the classroom a 7-day, one step at a time on how to use Claude, right? How to use Claude to improve your life. I got to turn this off. I got to get out of this screen share. This is fucking everything up. Get out of here. Sorry, guys. I should have not done that. Come on, stop the share. What is this? I got the pinwheel. There we go. Finally. Okay, so in the AI for Retards classroom, I have a 7-day how to use Claude. And you don't download any other apps. It's just how to use that. It starts with the life audit. It starts with the day one exercise, and it makes everything nice and neat. Now, I need people to go and test it because I've tested it and it works for me, but I need to make sure that other people can use it and who it's for. It's for the guy that doesn't really know how to use AI. That's who it's for. It's built for someone that's just like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this thing, but I know I need it in my life. That's what it's built for. So if you guys can check that out, it's totally free. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. It's worked very well for me, organizing my life, making sure I have a calendar, making sure, like, it literally gave me, we'll talk about some other shit in here in a second, but it literally gave me a list of 10 different things I need to do on my flight tomorrow. And it broke it down if there's in-flight Wi-Fi and if there's not in-flight Wi-Fi. I was like, wow, okay. It even gave me an option to sleep. So, some pretty cool shit. And that's just scratching the surface of it. All right. Ryan Bland, how we doing? I love the hat. I love any doctor who wears a sideways fucking hat is okay with me.
Well, I'm doing great. The hat is an homage to a very famous place in New York called Harlem, where nobody wears a hat on there. It's like barely on. It's like an art to it's barely on.
Yeah.
That's the art.
I love it.
Life is good. I hit a bonus. I got a bonus round here. This is my new dog, Orange.
All right.
Bonus round.
Bonus. Welcome to the family.
I hit a couple hole-in-ones at work. I'm up like 25 patients this week, and I have like maybe 10 new patients since I spoke with you last after telling you I had 10 new ones. The membership is slowly growing. Tonight I'm going to the office to shoot a couple of Loom videos. I got a couple of people lining up for the podcast, but it's a little frictiony, so I'm gonna like revisit like kind of like an email or like just kind of like a text to kind of make sure it's going out to the same to everybody so that they're like feeling really good about it and impressing people. Something that I did with AI in terms of like friction, because I've taken over my practice pretty much just by myself with just a little help on the side. I got a cell phone and I've been texting my patients, and instead of email, I feel like people don't fucking like to email. It's like it's like a lower vibrational connection, and I have just been like telling everybody they're a concierge VIP client by this point, and you get my phone number. If they're chill, most people, yeah. And that has been going so well that has generated like a good bit of the referrals that I've been getting, and they've just been like, like word of mouth. And I just hit like a couple of hole-in-ones, and the energy is like expanding, and I helped this like young girl in one visit go from not breathing out of her nose at all to like she took one of the I gave her like one acupuncture point gave her an essential oil and one herb called Elysium, which is like more effective than Theraflu. And she started like breathing out her nose. And you know, the mom's like a local real estate agent, and she's been like reposting her experience on her page. And I think maybe like 60 followers. So I know this is AI, but it's all connected for me. It's all one thing. I'm working with Austin, Mr. Austin Brown. He showed up in the office last Friday. We had a fucking amazing time, and we're going to continue to keep pushing and working. It was awesome.
Dude,
that's right, brother. Congratulations.
That is fantastic. This is the best I have ever heard you sound. It's crazy. When you do these enough and you listen to people talk, they literally, you change the way you speak when you're winning. You literally...
Yeah, and also change the way you think. Like, the program of understanding things as friction, I know that, like, seems like almost like low-hanging fruit or maybe like a little, like, lame or gay, but, like, like, that has really been, like, I'm telling you, of anything we've done, everything, like, it just all boils down to the one word. If I could pay for the one word, I would have paid for the one word. If you're like, I got one word for you, it's worth the full value of my program, I'm going to retrain your brain. And I'm looking at everything in terms of friction and changing my business. And another thing that I saw in my business is how it's set up. So I'm already working out, figuring out how to either rent a room or create that decompression thing that I've been undergone. And also figuring out alternate steps for making the experience for the patients who are doing functional medicine absolutely seamless when we're doing the requisitions for the labs. So taking up as least of my time and any other people who are like helping me out on the side.
That's awesome, man. Now, when you say friction, did that come from the life audit?
I think you've just like I guess it came from the life audit, but you just fucking say it a bunch, and like, I'm a little like I guess like OCD, and I'm like always like seeking for patterns and things, and like when people say things a certain amount of times or have a certain like body language, like I just heard you say it, and it just started sinking in, and then I started saying it to people, and like, I saw myself with a new patient. I said, so what's, like, the biggest friction in your life? What's holding you back from, like... And I got, like, a very interesting... It hit, like, a new layer, like, a new flavor. Like, and you learn different words and phrases as a practitioner, as a person communicating. And my last one that I learned was, hey, what's the worst thing about that? But mixing what's the worst thing about that and how is it causing friction in your life is like a fucking... And you get really to like what the fucking person wants or doesn't want in different ways. And it's like really, language is fucking really interesting.
I'm so glad you brought that up. We had a call on Sunday with the beginner Instagram guys. And I have been working my ass off to try to figure out, and other people too, to try to figure out one of our clients, Stevie. She's a PA, and she works as a fitness coach, right? Fitness and health and longevity, and kind of like what you do, just not the same practices. But we've not been able to make her successful with her content, no matter what we do. And then we had a call on Sunday, and during the call, my mom called me.
Nice.
My mom called me because I had posted a response to a nice. I got a hater reel this week. I don't know if you guys knew that. Had a good friend of mine make a reel that was not very nice and very targeted. And so I made a reel called "What to Do When Somebody Talks Shit About You on the Internet." And so my mom calls me and she's like, "Are you okay?" And this is what moms do. And I told her, I was like, "Hey, Mom, like the internet, it's not real." I had to make that video because I needed to continue the momentum. I needed to finish off the story. There's like a whole act that goes on in this social media world. It's like I had to make that post to complete the thing, right? So she calls me, and then she just slips in there right at the end. Mom, if you're watching, love you to death. She slips in there something about what I had said in a previous story that was basically saying she didn't like it, she didn't appreciate it. She said that I should do something different, and I had to message her, and I've had to do this a few times. And I said, Mom, you can't speak to me like that. It makes me not want to. It makes me not want to talk to you. And I've had to tell her a couple times, Mom, if you do this, I'm gonna have to block you. If you're gonna make me have to rethink what I'm posting because it might offend you, it doesn't sound like a big deal right now, but if you subconsciously are creating content, but you're trying to make it so that the people's perception of you isn't different, right? Isn't disrupted, then you actually kind of censor your own creative abilities. And so what we found out with Stevie was that she has been terrified to post things because of the response from her parents. And that is the block. That was her friction. Her friction wasn't that she's not good at making videos. Her friction was not that she's not a good practitioner or content creator. The friction was she was afraid of what her parents would think if she really said what she thought on the internet. And that was it. And if you're in that position, if you're listening to this and you're in that position, you're gonna be hamstrung for life. You're gonna be hamstrung. And as soon as you tell those people, hey, there's a button that makes it all go away called unfollow, that you're gonna continue to be hamstrung. So I've had to block my mom a few times. I let her back in, but sometimes your family members or your people closest to you will start to say things that make you rethink your own shit. That's not good. That's not good at all. So that was her main friction point. Thank you, Ryan, for bringing that up. I'm glad you're doing great. What do we need to do this week to keep up the momentum? Where did the majority of the momentum come from? That initial podcast?
I didn't even get to do the podcast. The guy never showed.
Motherfucker.
I'm done with this guy. He's fucking annoying me. The momentum, I guess, the momentum came from, I think there's a little credibility starting a membership. And like you said, oh, here's a fucking free membership. You guys are fucking a pain in my fucking ass. Like, here's 20, I uploaded the PDFs. I wrote a book already this year. So I uploaded 2 PDFs, one for practitioners, one for patients. And then I have another book that I just did this year for families. And then I have another thing where I added 20 hours of podcasts that I've done. So I think that having the Instagram and having the membership and then, I redid my link tree. It just is a little bit more professional. And like I said, the text message thing is just driving people in.
Can you see what that says?
Yeah.
Community. Right? That's
Yeah.
above the treat your leads like chicks you're trying to bang. But the community is the place where the money is made. It's in the community. You use
Not on Instagram.
you use all the different platforms to draw people in to one place, a Facebook group, a school community, whatever, Discord. And then that core audience right there, those are your warmest leads. Those are the people that are going to buy your shit. Those are the people that you want to help anyways.
Absolutely, yeah, no, it's really, I think having the community, developing a portal of people to talk to me where they're comfortable. I mean, I've given people my cell phone number who've been my patients for 7 years. And this dude, his mom died recently, and he reached out to me last night. And he's hey, I had a little bit of a rough day. And I just picked up the phone and I was at the gym. I joined another gym, which is very cool. Part of the thing is getting jacked, right? And I was talking to him at the gym while I was out of breath for a second. And just that level of community, I can tell that this guy is pleased with his service. And after 7 years, to continue to be pleased and be pleasing people and developing the community and learning how to hold that space, I think is it's a skill. It's a learned skill. It doesn't happen overnight.
I love it, man. You have great momentum. Keep it up. Logan Kahn.
Yeah, I have one question.
Yo, send it.
I sent you a package.
Yes, I have it. I have the 3 bottles. I have the monk fruit. I am ready to go.
Okay, cool. I want you to let me know when you try
The sweetener?
the xylose. Yeah, it's a bamboo sweetener.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. And then we got to talk about what I'm supposed to do with those other supplements you sent me.
It was just like a gift. So
Okay.
you just text me. I forgot what I sent you. Just take a picture of it, and I'll tell you what each of them do. They're just like it was just like a gift. I just wanted to send you something other than just one thing.
Cool, man. Thank you.
Right.
Logan and Miguel, I'm coming to you guys tomorrow. I want to tell you a story, Logan, and I think this could be something you could be wildly successful at. So I went to Power Slap the other week, or a couple days ago, and I met a bunch of influencers from Miami. Crazy. Like all of them. They're all from Miami. Okay. And one of the groups of people that I met are an organization called Tall Boys Only. All right. And these guys are all, the shortest dude is 6'9". All the other guys are like 7-footers. All right. And I'm talking to these guys and they're like, we're on tour. I said, on tour for what? And they said, we host tall people meetups. I said, what the fuck is that? And he said, oh, we just have a party and we invite tall people. And I said, well, how the hell do you make any money off of that? And he said, well, we charge $25 a head. And I said, well, how many tall people? He goes, 2,500 people will show up. And I was like, wow, that's it. He goes, yep, that's it. He goes, we'll get an Airbnb. We'll do a event out in a park. Well, he's like, they're staying out in LA for a month, just going to different places, doing these tall people meetups. And I was like, well, what other meetups could we do? And I immediately thought of you, Logan. And I was like, a DGen meetup. DGen meetup, $25 a head. Come hang out with all the you got to get like a core or like 5 guys or something that would want to like maybe go in on that with you, but that could be an easy model that you pick up. You guys make content, fucking tape together a million fucking monster cans. I don't know, maybe try to break a world record or something, most amount of whatever. But update me. Where you at?
So new Instagram, I've been just grinding that every day. Like I made the second account. I've been doing 8 trials, 3 main. And last 30 days, we're at 20 million views. And I've been doing that for like 21 days.
Sick. How many followers are we at?
3.3 thousand. 3,700.
3,700. But a ton of views.
Yeah, views are ripping.
Okay. Why are the follows behind?
Probably because I'm just posting a bunch of like viral stuff.
Yeah, there's got to be some Logan in there.
Yeah, I've been doing like a mix. Like some super viral, some not as viral.
Well, you got the momentum now. You have the 20 million over 30 days. So now you can do some more. Like, where's a good start? Carousels.
Oh yeah, I need to do those. I just had a post removed though, which is like really weird.
Welcome to the club.
Just seeing that, I know it's a fresh account too. Huh? Weird.
Okay, what do you see trending right now? What's relevant?
Dude, I don't even know. I've been trying not to consume much content, but like I don't know, bro. Content feels like it's in a weird spot. I feel like just like the super organic raw stuff is doing really well for a lot of people.
Human interactions. Live human interactions. That's why I sent both of you, Miguel. Me and Miguel are going to roll together this week. We're going to film for each other. But the pink sticky note reels, I don't know if you guys have seen those, but basically you go up to a girl and you give her a pink sticky note and there's a picture of something with your phone number. Now, you can the one that's been viral is like two stick figures doing it over here, right? With your phone number, and then you screenshot whatever the response is. So we can do that with our own twist. So Ryan Bland could walk up to a person, you set up your camera, you walk up to a person in the middle of downtown Tacoma, you hand them a sticky note, you walk off. The sticky note has a picture of, I don't know, acupuncture or like something that is original to you. Let me see if I can pull one up. Get rid of these real quick.
Daniel, is that something you see trending right now?
Yeah, they were doing it at the Power Slap. All of them.
Shit.
They were all doing it. They were all taking turns. They were all taking turns handing girls notes. Let me pull it up. And all of them hit. I was watching them do it in real time. That and like flash mobs. I don't know if you guys are familiar with flash mobs, but like literally, like the camera will just be set up, and then a person will, start dancing, and then there'll be a dance off or whatever. Everyone else starts doing it. So like all that stuff is coming back. The mannequin challenge. Do you guys remember the mannequin challenge back in 2016? Basically, you get a bunch of your friends to just like stand stiff, and someone can't just films it. All right, let me pull this up. Hopefully my screen doesn't. If my screen freezes again, I'll just send it in the chat. But every one of us can do this in our own way. Here it is in the chat. Let's see if I can share my screen without exploding. All right. You guys see this? All right, so here's the reel. So this one's kind of crude, right? Like this is what gets people's attention. But here's the sticky note. He's handing it to this girl. Someone is videoing him. Note method strikes again. It's the same audio every time too. It's just like this weird like love song. Okay. And then you screenshot whatever she says. And sometimes these are staged. Sometimes these are like, it'll be like a number to like a mental hospital hotline, or it'll be like, I just put a restraining order against you or something like that. So it's like, it's trendy and it's funny for these people, but you could do it. You could literally do it in like a professional manner as well. Easy viral thing to do. So Miguel, we're going to do some of those. I don't have the sticky note yet, but we're going to do a few of those.
Fucking do it.
Corey, how you doing, man?
What up?
You said you got 4 collaboration reach outs today from companies. Tell me about them.
Yeah, just this morning I woke up and checked my email, and there was 4 different emails of people reaching out. Like they're always just really broad emails about like I'm looking to add any brand sponsorships, kind of what their product is. They saw my content, blah blah blah.
Yep.
So it's just good, like, to keep getting them. It's nice to see them, but I haven't really taken advantage of a lot of them. But I'm starting to, like, after even just We Talk, Daniel, it's like, why not? The opportunity is there, so I'm just looking to do it more, man. But it's, just grateful to have them coming in. But now I just got to learn to execute on them.
So one thing that is important for anyone that is pursuing any sort of brand partnership on social media, there is only one thing every single brand is after. Every single niche, it's all the same. There's only one thing, I guess two things. I guess there's only two things that a brand is ever going to want from a content creator: a video or a picture. That's it. That's literally all you have to give as a content creator. There is no other form of like currency. They give you money, you give them back a video or a picture. That's it. So it doesn't matter like how good you are at, wearing the clothes or, using the product. If you can't make a good video about it or a good picture or, take a good picture, then they're not going to want to have anything to do with you. So Corey's demonstrated that he can make good videos, and now these brands want in. So what are the brands, and is there a way, like, are any of them associated with what you do, with the liquor store or the business buying? What are they?
Yeah, they're mostly all either AI softwares or like POS software, stuff like that. So there's lots of online softwares. I don't know why those have been the ones that have, really seen my stuff, I guess. So my algorithm has shown me or shown them my content, but they're legitimate companies, like stuff you kind of heard about. But it's not stuff I necessarily use, but I can always make a video for them or like, like what do you gotta think about that? Like, I don't use a lot of softwares. Like if I'm gonna promote something, I feel like I should use it,
So
Or what? Yeah.
one thing I think is interesting is that most AI social media is on X, is on Twitter. Not a ton of like hardcore AI stuff inside of Instagram, at least from my perspective. On Twitter, it is like another world. So that's interesting that they're reaching out to you. And one person that I did counsel, who was in the AI space, that had a similar situation like this, where there was companies that had AI tools that wanted them to use it. So that's pretty standard across, I think, all niches, right? Is where brands will want you to use their product and then make a video about all the great things about the product, all the things it does, all the things it saves time, just all the functionality. And then you have an affiliate code. They probably give you a little bit of money to actually create the content itself. And then that content just floats out in the social media ether. The one thing that isn't out there is like a challenge type of like content, where you say, I'm going to use this product in my business for the next 30 days, and I'm going to report back everything that is good about it or everything that is bad about it. Like a true, transparent, I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to do exactly what it says, and I'm going to show you guys if it's worth it or not. I think that's missing, because all I ever see is, these are all the great things about it. This is my discount code. This is what you should get. But I never see anything in actual practice. And the cool thing about your content is that's what you've done with the liquor store. You bought the liquor store, and then you showed us the entire journey through the liquor store. And so you could just do your similar content, but you just pick these different, or use these different brands. And you can also run things in parallel too. There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, did they give any specific offer or any deliverables?
No, like they first, a lot of them like dedicated YouTube videos, so they all want that for some reason. That's like number one. But
Do you do YouTube?
So I'm actually dedicating. Yeah, I'm switching to go really heavy into YouTube. That's kind of another kind of separate thing. I really like YouTube. I built enough of a platform through the shorts on YouTube. I've gained over 40,000 subscribers now, so I'm gonna go hammer full long form YouTube stuff. I think that's pretty sweet. Like, I love making content too. Like, you know, it's not for any super strategic play or like it's good, but I like making the videos, man. So I'm gonna do some cool long form videos, like really professional. I've hired, you know, editors and, you know, we're making them pretty cool. But yeah, that's just separately, like, gonna go hard on the YouTube. But all these brands, they pretty just general. They always ask just like what you're thinking. They try and get like something out of you. You know, they won't ever say the first number or really what they want. It's like, what can you do and at what rate? And then they'll just like go half. Is what I've noticed of like whatever you say. So yeah, that's why like I need someone, dude.
I'm going to work on that for you. A month is a long time to wait, but I think it actually might be worth it for her. And you could probably entertain those guys for a little bit on your own anyway. But yeah, there's another guy that has brought me deals before. So I'm going to give him a call, and if he has openings, then I'll give you his number and you guys can connect.
Nice. Do you do any long form YouTube?
I just started, dude. 10 years ago, I did YouTube. Gosh, shit. If I would have kept doing my YouTube, we would not be having this conversation right now. But yeah, 10 years ago, I did basically day in the life content about being in the Army. And it was fantastic. And then I shut it down. And then I was doing this on my page that I'm using as my main page now. I was trying to demonstrate to everyone in Instagram for Retards how to do a proper series, how to do a day one of doing X until I get Y. And so I started it with the homeless person series, and it was going pretty well. And then I had to move my main account over to the one that I was using for the series, which kind of fucked everything up. And I just by chance had booked a meeting a few days before with a clipping agency from a YouTube channel that I watch often. And so I got on the call, and he basically told me that, and it was crazy how it worked out. He said I should take the homeless series, take it from Instagram and put it on YouTube. And the crazy part was I had literally almost the exact same amount of YouTube subscribers, like 6,800, as the last episode that I did on the Instagram. So the Instagram and the YouTube lined up for like 3 days before my new account just started going up. So I'm now putting the homeless series on YouTube, and I'm clipping 30 clips from each like little mini podcasts, and I'm doing 2 shorts a day. That has literally just started in the last week. But yeah, so we'll be on the YouTube grind together. I'll race you to 100K. Cool stuff. Miguel, how we doing, man?
Doing all right. Just trying to keep up with trends. I'm trying to not focus too much on content. I mean, I'm posting 2 trials, 1 regular a day, but I'm trying to kind of figure out how to make money right now. So let that shit handle itself, but I'm not too foreheaded like I was into the content, which is probably a problem. It probably has to do with the fact I was traveling a lot recently. But
how are you making money right now?
right now, just with peptides, I've been able to make a lot more connections with people in different states. So I've been able to get myself anywhere from it kind of varies, but just enough money to get by. So just peptides really content isn't my main focus because I started to realize I need to make some fucking money.
Okay, cool. Well,
Yeah,
I need to make some fucking money too. So we're going to be in the same town. So let's do it together.
Let's do it. And I'm all for the content. Don't get me wrong at all. And we're gonna be doing a lot of that shit. I think you're gonna help me get back into that. It was a little confusing wave that I hit. If you know what I mean.
We all hit a confusing wave. I was the leader of hitting the confusing wave. I was jerking you guys around. But honestly, I think we did a good little purge. The people that I have that are coming into our group now are the exact type of people that I want. So this group's going to get stronger and stronger. But yeah, man, we got to figure out a way to make some money with peptides. How many affiliate links do you have?
Actually, I have none right now.
What do you mean you have none?
Like affiliate links from other companies for myself, or that I've been able to give away.
Like
from
how?
my company.
So the peptide market, there's a million different companies, right? And all the companies have different prices, different specials, different deals. And so where you come in as a person that can help others is you can sign up for affiliate codes for all of those different peptide companies, and then you can literally have Claude monitor the different sales. Also, they're going to tell you. They'll tell you when the sales are, and so what you can do is just have this nice little. You probably just have like a little sync matrix for yourself, but you can then strategically post on your Instagram story which peptide company has the best deal right now.
Oh, I see.
And
Okay,
you
so
can
I'll
be
give
like
you
the
specific
deal.
money.
Yeah, you can be the deal guy.
Alright.
You
I
know
didn't think
where,
about that.
yeah, you know when all the sales are happening. You know what all the details are. And you get that info by getting into the affiliate programs. So I have a bunch of affiliate codes that that I can show you the ones I'm signed up for, and you can sign up for them as well. And then we just need to start to build out that portfolio. Yeah,
I got a quick question.
sure.
How much do you know about peptides? Do you consider yourself an expert on peptides? Or do you have an experience from using them that is transformative?
Yeah, no, most people don't, and that's why this is a big time pump and dump money grab for a lot of people.
Well,
Go ahead.
yeah, I was going to propose that if he knows a lot about the space and he wants to do a podcast with me, I'd be more than happy to reach out and collab as, a member of this group. It's like we're supposed to, community. So, I just wanted to chime in if he's open, you know where to find me.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, like Daniel likes to say, I think I know a little bit more than the regular average Joe. But
But-
we'll talk about it. I'll send you a.
But if you could get all your followers and the people that you're targeting for these peptide sales, and you say, hey, I don't know everything. Like I know enough, but I don't know everything. But I'm friends with this doctor who specializes in pain management and regenerative medicine and proper peptide use. Why don't and you guys do like you just said, a podcast where you invite, but don't do a podcast. Do a live like this,
Sure.
where you bring followers from your following, Miguel. He's going to bring followers from his following, and you guys mesh together. It's called a joint venture. That's fantastic. Thank you, Ryan, for volunteering that.
Yeah. All I need is somebody who had a good experience about it. He doesn't need to know much. And, as long as you have a good experience about it, I'm good enough with the science and biochemistry where I can just be like, yeah, that's fantastic. Like, here's why it's fucking cool for you, the peptides do, it's like we're at a time in integrative medicine where it's like, they're pretty fucking cool, man. You know what I mean? And I've had my heels in the dirt about it because I'm just like a holistic, organic, bro. And that's just where I come from in the world. I'm second generation of this shit. So I think that there's new technology coming out that's really good. And I recently just bought $500 worth of all kinds of shit, and I'm injecting it, and I feel fucking great. So I'm just look me up and just get my email, or it's just Dr. Ryan Bland on Instagram, or email me, or you can get my number direct from Dan or Dan on the call.
Yeah, right now. That's sick, dude. That sounds so sick. Yeah, no, I definitely know a few things. I have a fuck ton of stock, and I sell it to a lot of people, and I take a lot of it, and I introduce it to a lot of people. So you definitely know a lot more than I do, but That'd be a really interesting conversation, you know?
Yeah, but the thing is, you know a lot more people using it than I do, and you know, and because people don't tell me the truth all the time. They might tell me they're on a peptide, and then 8 weeks later you get their labs back, and it looks like fucking crazy. And you go, where'd you get this? And they go, well, you know, like my mom's friend's sister, their husband-in-law has knows a nurse, and she got it from her sister. And you're like, oh fuck, that's like, how much are you taking? They're like, you're like 6 units of GLP every day. You know, I was like, oh, that's why your hair's falling out. Like, it's too much. You know what I mean? So you probably have all kinds of like fun, crazy stories. I kind of only see I see a lot of the crash and burn rather than the success. But after using them personally and talking to other practitioners who are working in California at these like crazy clinics, it's just at a point where you can't deny the power of it. And a week ago the FDA and whatever RFK, I don't know like politics and nothing about it, but I follow what they're doing. They just like allowed 12 compounds through to allow people to get it because they're sick and fucking tired of having these things being sent in from China and people getting fucked up from them.
If you guys talk about politics and misuse, that will generate way more traffic than if you just talk about all the good things.
Yeah, no, you got to do a little bit of light and dark,
Yeah, or peptide. I would totally join a peptide horror stories call before I would join a peptide, wins call. I want to see the crazy shit, and Ryan obviously knows what that is. And I'm sure he could tell. I'm sure he could tell really good stories.
Yeah, that's dope. And the success stories, like people who were diabetic are no longer diabetic. At least 4 people close to me. So like, I'm sure with the successes and the failures, that'd be a dope ass like conversation.
Do you know who Boston Lloyd was? And does that ring a bell?
Dude. Fuck yeah, Boston Lloyd. Hell yeah.
All right, so Boston Lloyd, rest in peace. He was the king of running experiments on himself. He made himself famous by running experiments on himself. So that is also an avenue that you can do if you have access to a lot of that stuff, right? That like it's kind of in the looks maxing realm, but you could do an experiment. You could do a series, right? Day 1 of taking this. Here's my progress so far. So do the thing and ask. You can ask the following, like, what should I do? Should I do this? Should I just pick something that can be accomplished with the peptides and then start documenting it in a story format?
Marissa?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think, who is it? Patrick, he does a really good job at talking about him, like really well.
Yep.
If he did, he can do that because he has the audience for it. But like, yeah, that's a good point in general. I think you and I can talk more about that like tomorrow.
Let's do it. Austin Gentile. Pause real quick. You think of Austin Gentile. I'm gonna go pee. Austin Gentile is gonna tell you guys a joke.
Don't have like too much of a joke tonight, but I do have a funny story. We live down here in southeast Arizona, like south of Tucson, and last night at 11 p.m. I opened my door to let my dog out, and a monkey jumped out of a tree. I didn't even know we have those down here. They're called, Cinnamundi monkeys. They're like a raccoon mixed with like a monkey mixed with like a little bear. Terrifying, new fear unlocked. So not really funny, but yeah. I see him. I'm just trying to think of his dogs.
Molly. You get Cruz.
All right, here's a poll question. How many diet sodas is allowed in a day?
Like 2.
I go for 3.
That's alright. How's your digestion?
It's great.
Then you're fine.
I feel like I have the fucking immune system of a homeless person. I think that's why I connect with them so well, because we're both like just have these fucking iron guts. I feel like I'd be so resilient out there.
How's the pain behind your knee?
Gone.
Then you're good. Gallbladder's doing good.
Yeah, it's gone because I'm losing weight.
How much did you lose?
Well, I guess I haven't lost any like scale weight, but I've definitely gotten leaner, and I can even feel like my breathing is better because I have less body fat on me.
You know, I feel good. I feel good lighter. I actually lost. I went down from 200 to 185, and I like feeling bigger and stronger, and it's fun to like throw weights around. But I feel so athletic right now. I was upwards of 215 in the past years, and it feels good to deflate a little bit and like be better at basketball. You know? I did a spin move like 6 months ago, trying to like duke my son out. It wasn't sweet. Didn't have it.
Hey, Miguel, one other thing too, dude, and we're gonna do it this week. Well, I just remembered this. Is clipping. All right, if you can't get your shit to pop, but you know how to make good videos, clipping is a very profitable business. You know what I mean by clipping?
Yeah, I pay attention to it now that you mentioned it, so more so in recent times.
Yeah. So it's a fallback here. Like this is what I would tell people. Like, if you want to be a content creator, but the universe is telling you you can't be a content creator because you're either not able to get views, you're not able to get followers. I'm thinking of this one guy right now. What was that guy's name? He did amazing food content, but just views were just for a year straight, just nothing. He just couldn't get anything going, but he can make great videos. So there isn't the end of the road there. You can become a clipper if you know how to structure viral things together, or even like take clips from different parts of a video and create something that didn't even actually exist. That's how those things go viral, right? Like, you take a couple clips from a stream, but you put it all, you line it all up so it actually says something like way more controversial than what actually happened. Tons of views. And you can just engineer that shit. And the cool thing with Blort, and I've been doing it with my trial reels, is I will put in, I'll post up a trial reel, I'll post it into Blort, and I'll say, what do I need to do to make this post more viral, get more engagement, get more views when I put it on my main feed? And it'll literally tell me. It'll literally say restructure the hook to make it like this. So that's another option.
Sounds interesting. Yeah.
Favorite sound for her.
Is that something you do with like Upwork or?
That's a wrist on her face. You gotta go to the
Hold on.
How do you find people looking for that?
Hunter.
Or just offer it?
We have a seasoned clipper
People
here.
are everywhere, big dog. Upwork is a great spot, but I mean, every brand or business or whatever you're thinking about needs that kind of service, so it's really everywhere.
Influencers, dog.
Yeah.
What is a standard going rate, Hunter, for like how would you do this? You know how to clip. You know you can go to Upwork, but let's say you see an influencer that you're just like, oh man, like if nobody's clipping Big John Golfs right now, I mean that dude. Honestly, Miguel, I know him. We could fucking just do that. We could just start clipping that fool shit and start an account and run that motherfucker up. You want to do it?
Dude, I'm open to anything and everything. I haven't considered it seriously, so.
Dude, his content is so viral right now.
I've seen it, yeah. That shit's fucking crazy.
So we need to get his videos. There's software. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure Hunter knows, and you can fucking Google search it and Claude it and find the best one. But we have to be able to download his videos off of his page, and then you got to be able to clip them.
Yeah, we need you, Hunter.
I think that'd be a really cool thing that we could do.
Just text me, bro. I got you, Miguel.
I don't think I have you on Instagram or anything.
You have me in school, big dog.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, he's in school.
Alright. I'll text you.
But yeah, dude, and then like I can just literally DM John and be like, hey, dude, we have this account that's at 20,000 followers. Let's do it. Let's make a partnership.
Yeah.
And then you charge per view.
Yeah, let's do it. I mean, have you done clipping recently or no? Have you gotten into it?
I mean, I clip my own shit. I clipped my own podcast, and like I think they're doing all right. But you're just editing video. Like you're just editing the video to make it better.
Yeah.
Or just straight up reposting the
Or
thing.
just different.
Yeah, or just reposting the thing if it's already gold. Just repost it. Like it needs like some catchy name, like I don't know, something golf related, right? Or I mean, you could just do Big John golf clips, but yeah, I don't know.
Comments, anything? Yeah.
Yeah, let's or maybe because he always says all heart or fog, right? You could be like the Big John fog it up, or Big John all heart clips.
Yeah, I like Fog It Up.
Go get both of those. Go make Instagrams. Go get Big John all heart, or Big John golf all heart, Big John golf all fog it up. And just go get the domain names and let's start clipping his shit. Dude, this could be fucking crazy profitable.
Literally, I mean,
Especially with the people that I know.
Fog It Up. No, seriously, you have a lot of connections, I'm sure. That's a good one.
All right, sick. Austin Brown, how you doing over there?
We're doing good. Just doing some research on Claude while I'm listening to everybody.
Cool, man.
No action's been taken this week.
How's your how's gym life, or like how's your workouts been?
Shit. Yeah, dude. Maybe twice a week at the most right now. I gotta fix that. Friction. Yeah, I gotta fix that.
Do you do any breathing techniques or cold plunges or anything like
Cold
that?
plunge.
Yeah.
I do the cold plunge and breathe there, yeah.
How often? Where's the cold plunge?
It's outside. It's
Oh, you have your own.
Yeah, I've got one, yeah.
What's your relationship with your cold plunge?
I hate it. It's the most miserable thing I ever do in my life. I only do it in reality twice a week for 2.5 minutes is about where I'm at. Yeah, I fucking hate it. It's the most miserable thing in the world, but it definitely, man, it wakes you up first thing in the morning, that's for sure.
So is that when you do it first thing in the morning?
That's when I try to do it, because I won't be like David Goggins, but I'm not too much of a pussy in reality.
Okay, so I no longer do it in the morning. I now do it during the day, and it is something now that I actually look forward to. I have a problem waking up and getting kicked in the nuts. That's what that feels like. Like I wake up and now I have to go do the hardest fucking thing ever. I don't like that. So I've moved it to the middle of the day, and it's like a reset. It's like a refresh. And I try to do it like right in between like noon and 2 p.m. So I can be like, all right, the morning is done, and I can prepare myself now for the rest of the day. It's been really, really helpful. Try to stretch it to 4 minutes. Yeah.
It's just cold, man.
Yeah, it is cold. It is cold.
Yeah.
Keep your hands out.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do that?
Mm-hmm. I keep my hands out. Yeah.
Yeah, keep your hands out. That's the only advice I got for you. Other than that, dude, just sit back, breathe, and I swear that thing is literally what makes. I think it's literally what makes our business successful. Like me doing that, and like being, and then I can make better. Then I make better thoughts. I have better thoughts. I make better decisions, and I think that honestly is what moves the needle forward.
And Austin, get your ass back in the gym because I'm about to lap you, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Bro.
Haircuts, shaving, fitness, like the answers are found in the silence. Guys, the answers are found in, everyone knows that here. Every single person watching this knows that the answer is in the silence. Like that's when you get the idea. When you're not distracted. Maybe there's some music in the background. I have no problem with that sometimes, but get into some flow state where you're thinking. But and beta waves is also another thing. Like if you feel like you need to listen to something while you're thinking, just put in beta waves on Spotify or whatever, and it'll create these frequencies that you can listen to. They're kind of funky, but they like apparently are supposed to make you think better. I don't know if it works or not, but if you're struggling to know what to do next, the answer is get quiet. And you just listen. And the answer is found in the silence. But if you don't have any silence time, it's hard to get the answers. And you can go like weeks and months without ever. And dude, I know you're married with kids, and I've lived that life before. And I remember multiple times telling my ex-wife, I don't think I had a single second of silence today. Because there's the dog, there's there's people moving around at work, there's the drive. I'm always listening to the radio on the drive. When I'm in the gym, I'm listening to music. When I am, when I have some free time, I go on a walk, but I listen to a podcast. It's like all that noise is actually, distracting you from what is supposed to happen next. And I get caught in this loop of thinking that if I keep listening to all these podcasts and so I can be more informed and I can be like it becomes like I trick myself like, oh, I just consume more of this and I'll be better. No. It's you consume, like we already know what we need to be successful. We already know what to do. That's kind of how I feel about like the Bible. People are like, do you read the Bible? Yeah, like I'll read it, but like I already know. Like the book is like I already get it. I already understand. Like you're supposed to move and act and do the things, right? Like I know all the sins. I know exactly if I'm committing one or not. All of them. It's fucking clear as day. And you're not supposed to do it. So you already know what the answer is. You don't need more Chris Williamson's podcasts telling you the same shit over and over again.
Spoken from the heart.
It's almost like you gotta like implement so many of these things into your life and your routine before you can consume them. It's like the same thing. I got all this shit in my head, and it's like I need to get that into the habits, and then once those are good, then I can go watch some more shit, listen to some more shit.
Yeah, and also I need to have one right now, and I'm thinking Miami's going to do it for me, but you got to have fun. There has to be consistent fun in your life.
That's what I was going to say with your content. You get that back in there, it's going to be fucking fire.
Yeah, I'm already excited. I told Miguel, he's going to film, Miguel and I are going to film together. I want to go do a bunch of this pink sticky note videos. But yeah, having fun is a must. right when I get off that plane tomorrow, I got to go have some fun.
You gotta go to a Miami penthouse and go, all you broke bitches wanna get like me?
You're not depressed. You just haven't been to a Miami penthouse party.
Troll all the Miami penthouse people.
Are you going, Nick?
No, I don't even know. Are you going there for an AI conference or something? Or where are you going?
Dude, okay, so talk about Elon Musk
Oh, you eat anything.
doing things in parallel. So, started AI for Retards, and we still have it, but it's gonna become more of a think tank for people that know more about AI than we know. And the thing is people understand that I have a pull. I can create content. I can bring an audience together. I can create a community, and these AI startups, two of CEOs have both now infiltrated my school communities and said, hey, you need to start making big boy moves. This Instagram stuff is small potatoes. And they both told me that, one of them told me that I am not doing anything to leverage my military experience. And so I'm going down to a conference called Emerge Americas, which sounds like very like NGO, like United Nations, like Doctors Without Borders type of thing. Emerging Americas, and it's the North America and Central and South America. It's all the Americas right there, and they're all one color pink. But it's a Homeland Security conference. And I'm pretty sure the idea is like, we're just going to conquer it all. We're just going to conquer the Americas. And so Emerging Americas, they're probably going to fucking listen to this and kick me right out. But I'm pretty sure it's a plan to like take over the whole Western Hemisphere, which I'm down for. I'm down for the cause, whatever. I don't know, maybe I'm not. But anyhow, there basically is going to be a bunch of defense contractors down there and a bunch of people that make a bunch of money every time there's an explosion. And those individuals are going to have large sums of cash, and they are going to be looking for companies that are going to be profitable in the future to invest all of their profits in. Things like AI, defense and AI go together very, very well. And so they believe that I could be like the conduit between the defense contractors and some AI companies. And I can meet and match those people up. And when you match people up, you get paid both ways. Which sounds really fun, and I might as well do it. And I'm going to go down there and be my character. I'm going to go be the bodybuilder on the internet. And they're all going to be in fucking suits and shit. And they're going to be like, what is going on with this guy? And hopefully some of them will recognize me from the internet. And I'll have Miguel there filming me, so it'll kind of look like I'm, important. And yeah, schmooze. It's a schmooze fest. And I'm bringing my friend from high school who worked for Google and has been a headhunter. Oh, Nick, we have to go, don't we? But yeah, so essentially I'm going down there to try to expand into some new markets. Expand America. And I need a team of killers around me so that we can do whatever the hell I'm supposed to do. It's guys, I'm just going to say it now. It's starting to look a lot like the thing that I don't want to do at all. Politics. I don't want to do it. But every time I have, like in the Army, Oh my God, every time I would see a job like the next level, I'd be like, I just don't want that job. Just please, God, just don't make me the S3. Just please, God, don't make me the fucking range OIC for this. Please, God, don't let me be the fucking lead for the live fuck. God, every fucking time I would get it. Like clockwork. And so I can already feel that happening again. So I'm like, all right, well, might as well have fun with it and lean into it and do the thing. So I'll have more info for you guys. I'm still going to come on the calls during the night, while I'm there. So it'll be live updates. May 1 through May 10, though, hardcore content shit. Hardcore content shit every single night. I'm going to be having on a different like influencer or content creator. And we're going to do a hard 10-day sprint on content stuff. Big love. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Thanks, Daniel.
Peace. Peace out, stream. Peace out, Girl Scout stream. 0 people on.